Today we're talking about when nuances carry a lot of meaning in a verse. And our example that we're going to look at is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17. Let's start out by reading that from the ESV. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come. So sticking to the English for just a moment, the verse starts out with a therefore. So you should always go back and see what it's there for, right? So you should probably go back and read the paragraph that leads up to our verse to understand the context coming into it. The next thing we see in the verse is a condition. If anyone is in Christ, that's the condition, right? If this, then that. What is the that? Then that person is a new creation. And beyond that, we get into this interesting phrase, the old has passed away and the new has come. The question is, what is the old and what is the new? And to decide that, we're going to pick the verse apart in Koine. Let us begin. Hoste, etis, and Christo, kaine, katesis. So hoste is a combination of so and then. So it's not literally therefore, so then, but it has the same kind of a force, right? Continuing on this idea, consequent to what I've said prior, so then, if, and then tis without the accent, anyone, it's not a specific person, it's not a class of people, if anyone, and then we have to supply the stative verb is, you see it in parentheses in the English translation here, if anyone is en Christo, in Christ, that's our condition. It's a first-class condition assumed to be true for the sake of discussion. If anyone is in Christ, assuming that you are in Christ, kaine katesis, a new, kaine is new, a new katesis, creation. And we have to again supply the verb is. She or he is a new creation or a new creature. So we have our first class condition, if anyone is in Christ, and what is the consequence of that condition? If it's true that you are in Christ, then you are also a new creation. So let's go on and look at the consequences of that creation. Ta archaia, paralthane, idu gegonen kaina. So ta archaia, the old things, archaia, like we get our English word archaic from this. So this is with the article in front of it, the old things plural, because this is a neuter plural noun. The old, it's actually an adjective being used substantively like a noun. The old things plural, paralthane, passed away or passed along. Idu, behold, and then we have kaina, new things without an article, gegonen, have come or have come into being. Idu, behold, take a good look, new things have come. So the first thing for us to look at is ta archaia and kaina are both neuter plurals. So the old things and new things are both neuter plural. But in the previous half of the verse, new creation was singular and feminine. And so when things refer to each other, they're supposed to agree in case, gender, and number. Here, they disagree in both gender and number. So what we can deduce from that is that the old and the new are not referring to the person who is a new creation, because the new creation is singular and these are neuter plurals. This is not simply a restatement of being a new creation. Rather, this is further detail about that new creation. So ta archaia is articular, it has an article in front of it, and it's definite because of the article. We're talking about specific old things that passed away. So it's not just an idea of stuff that passed away, it's specific old things, definite old things. the things that typified the life prior to being in Christ passed away. But then notice, Koine, new things, plural, is anarthrous. It doesn't have an article, and so therefore there are three possibilities. One is it's either indefinite or qualitative, like a new thing, but it's plural, so just new things in general, or it's qualitative, emphasizing the newness of the things. And I suspect that's probably the case. There's one other possibility. One might argue that the article for archaia, ta archaia, is being shared by archaia and koine. And if they had the same verb, that could be true. But they have two different verbs, so it's highly, highly unlikely that they're sharing the article. It's not applying to both. Ta archaia is definite. The specific old things passed away. And koine is almost certainly qualitative, emphasizing the newness of things that, not the newness of things, but newness, new things have come into being, and because of the verb, have come into being and remain. So let's talk about the verbs real quick. Paralthane comes from para erkomai, I come along, but here, because it's in the aorist tense, it's simple past. The old things passed along or passed away. Simply, in the past, they're gone. So by virtue of being in Christ, the specific old things passed away. And behold, idu, behold, look carefully, new things, gegonin, which is a perfect deponent indicative third person plural from ginomai, new things have come into being, or have come and continue. They remain, because it's a perfect tense verb. So what's happened here? What are we to learn from the nuances in this verb, in this verse? First up, if anyone is in Christ, he or she is a new creation. Consequent to that, the old things that were the realities of the person prior to being in Christ are gone, passed away, passed along. And behold, take a good look at this, new things have come into being and continue and remain. For how long? Why? For as long as the person is in Christ. If you are in Christ, you're a new creation. And as a result, new things have come into being that displace and replace the old things that made up and typified the pre-in Christ person. Nuances. So it's not saying, behold, the new person is here, because that would be repetitive, and the things need to agree in case, gender, and number. The old things passed away. Behold, new things have come into being and remain, because the person is a new creation by virtue of being in Christ. Nuances, baby, nuances. Hope that was good for you. If it was, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, share with your internet friends. Leave me some feedback in the comments. And until next time, Kars Kairene Humin, grace and peace to you.